Body clay sculpting with Lance King.
Hello, I'm Lance King, and I'm going to go through all of the different mandatory poses so you can kind of see what I'm doing, and so that you can get inside my head and hear what I'm thinking as different muscle groups are contracting. So we'll just start from the top.
Okay, so I'm just going to throw this out there. Yes, I went tanning, and yes, I am burnt. Well, let's transition now into a front double bicep. You want to make sure you've got your base with the legs contracted, and then the abs, and then I'm making sure my elbows are nice and high. And that gives you the hourglass look. Now, an alternate version to conserve energy by contracting the abs is just to bring your arms up. Okay, back into the relaxed, and then a front lat spread, which once again, I don't usually contract my abs just because I want to make sure I could serve as much energy to really crunch down on those abs when it's absolutely critical. Okay, and then into an overhead abdominal. I've got my hands behind my head, and I'm pulling my elbows forward to really try to spread my lats. Once again, this is all about the hourglass effect. And you're blowing out all the air you can to really crunch down on those abs. And the judges do test you on your endurance with that. Okay, now with the most muscular, I do a ton with front deltoids so that I can make this look somewhat good. You can be the judge where I'm at 4 weeks out. And then the most muscular, where you're really just hunching over, flexing everything. Okay, into the quarter turn. You're not going to be looking at the judges when you do the quarter turn, so keep that in mind. And I'm transitioned now into a side chest. And you'll notice my hands are a little bit lower so that I can open up the visibility of my abs and really show as much of an hourglass, as much symmetry as possible. Remember, you're creating an illusion with these exercises, or with these poses. Okay, and you saw a transition from relaxed into the side chest, which transitions are absolutely critical in scoring big points with the judges. They want to see you look natural, confident, smiling. They want you to present yourself looking good, looking your best, having fun. Okay, with the side triceps, of course, I'm contracting the abs with all these different exercises. And then a nice transition, once again, into side obliques. Now, I'm not going to show every transition that I do, but you will find a couple that may help you as you pose and get ready for your next show. And a lot of times when they say relax, it's just right back into that quarter turn position or that front position. Okay, now with back double biceps, once again, you're setting up the base by isolating contraction of your glutes, hamstrings, calves, and then you bring up your elbows nice and high. And actually, I could have turned my hands back toward my bum just a little bit more and spread the lats just a little bit more, but you can keep that in mind when you jump into this. Okay, now you can either have your calf spiked, or as you'll see right now, I'm spiking my calf. And the reason that I mention that is because not every show has you spike your calves. This is the hourglass view from the back. And then once again, the relaxed transition from the side. And then my personal favorite transition into the side chest. Love it. Okay, and I'm blowing out my air every few seconds to really make sure that at every angle that the judges are seeing that I'm really crunching down on those abs. And then you want to make sure you flex your chest. Sometimes I do forget, but perfect practice makes perfect, right? Okay, now into a side oblique, and you'll notice I turn my elbow up and my arm's quite a ways away, once again just making that hourglass, that illusion that your stomach's really, really small, and I've still got a couple weeks to really tighten that up, but the idea is just to give that nice hourglass look. Okay, well that's it. Thanks so much for watching.
Body clay sculpting with Lance King.